everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Angela and this is my precious yarnery. Now, there is not a tutorial for this one. There might be in the future because it's one of my, it's got to be the most favorite sweater that I've ever made. And I'm in love with it. And I'm in love with the yarn. I just made a video on it. So you can go back and see that. This one there is a tutorial on, and it's my precious friendship sweater. And there's a reason why all that, and I explain it all in the video. So today we're going to talk about this yarn and this blanket that I made. Now, I've been staring at this yarn since somebody sent it to me, and I just couldn't help it. I had to get my hands on it. It reminds me, I don't know, maybe my niece is like in love with these colors and she really wants the blanket. So maybe she'll get it. I haven't put a border on it yet. I don't know if I'm finished with it. I just don't know. So I want to talk about the yarn. I haven't got much makes done last week. Well, with Tom being home now on Mondays and Tuesdays, and then the weekend, and he works every other Saturday, but usually it's, well, every other week it's 3 days or 4 days. And usually I do most of my work, I'd have 5 days to do the work. I only have 3 days now because or 2 days, because Friday I go to my aunt's and I do her hair. So I don't have very many makes this week. We really worked on the house. We worked hard, and allergy season, and yeah, so enough said about that. It's just about killing me. This yarn, I seen it over at Nancy. She's got yarn too. I'll link her below. If you don't know who she is, which I'm sure you do, you need to go check her out. And I had to have it. I looked everywhere. Now it's big twist. I do not have a Joann's in Canada, and I live like 2 hours away from Michael's. So, I live in Nova Scotia. I live in the rural part of Nova Scotia. So, and I looked for it online. I couldn't get it sent to me. It was always out. And Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farms, I will link her below. Laura, she's got like 3 names. Mad Mimi, Laura, and Lala. Like, listen. So whatever name I see, that's what I call her. And she is hilarious. I told her not to, or I told her I'd send her the money for the shipping, because she's all the way in Alaska. Shipping is not cheap. Not even, I think it's gone up. It's crazy. So, yeah. Anyways, she heard that I wanted it. She ran out to her Joann's, found 3 skeins, and mailed it out to me. Wouldn't take a dime for it. Not that my dime is worth anything to her dime. Anyways, she's amazing. She makes me laugh. She makes me smile. So I always say I'm keeping her and she's mine because she makes me laugh and smile. So she sent me this yarn. I have a whole ball here, so I'm going to show this ball. This is, look at those colors. I had to have them. I saw them on Nancy's channel, and that was it for me. I was like, I got to have it. I got to have those colors. So this is called Sunrise Ombre. It's 100% acrylic. It's the big twist. It's 260 yards, 3.3 ounces, 246 meters, 121 grams, 5mm knitting needle, 5mm hook, it's a 4 medium weight. What I love about this too, and I know other ball bands do this, they tell you how much you need for certain projects. Now, I go by this kinda, but I change things. So I usually get a little less or a little more, depending on what I have in my head. I always always have more. That's the thing. But anyways, I used this yarn. I couldn't help it. And I added 2 different colors to it. I got it, and I was going to buy them, but then I realized, because I could get these colors on, but it was hard. I couldn't get it to figure out how to send to me, because I know Joann's sends Big Twist. 2 years ago, they had it, over 2 years ago, I made an order with Big Twist. Now, 2 years ago, but I couldn't figure out how, I don't know. I kept asking for a zip code. Well, we don't have a zip code. We have, what do you call it? I'm never prepared, guys. I don't know. It's just one of those days. We have a postal code. We do not have zip codes. So I couldn't get it to change, and I couldn't get the country to change. I don't know. But this is the other one that I put with it. It is called Big Twist, and the color is Varsity Orange. Okay, that's a big mouthful for me. Anyways, and then there's another one, and I got these right before I left. Right before I left Ontario, I made a trip to the States to get some yarn. And this one is called Varsity Yellow. So I put these 3 colors together. They match perfectly. And I did this blanket, and I'll put the pattern below. I didn't do a border. This is the this is the Sober Granny blanket from Krista from the from the Secret Yarnery. I'll get it right. And what I did, I love it. What I did, so I started with the orange on the bottom. I did 5 rows of the orange, then 3 rows of the, what is this called? Sunrise Ombre. And then I did 5 rows of the yellow, and then 3 rows of the Sunrise Ombre. Do you not just think that's just so adorable? I love this. It's so bright. It's so cheery. It's been gloomy and everything around here. It's October. I needed this. I really did. I really needed this. And I have some left over. I'm thinking about putting a border on it with the Sunrise Ombre. I think I could have enough of this yarn to do a border. Well, I have a whole skein, but I don't really want to use this skein. I want to keep this skein. So what I used a 6mm hook. I wrote it on. I always write on my labels. They're there. That's what they're for, right? I used a 6mm hook, even though they said 4 or 5. Even that asked for a 5, which I find this one is thinner than the solids, and it also is softer than the solids. Yeah, doesn't matter. Love these colors. But anyways, that's how I did it. I used 1 full skein of each solid and 1 full skein and half of the variegated one. So what it is the colors, these two, the yellow and orange with white mixed in with it. It's gorgeous. Loved it. And then I used a little bit of these skeins, not much. And I got a blanket this size, which is great for, a baby blanket, I guess, if you wanted to use it for the crib, or just sitting on your lap while you're watching TV, so your dog, like Bella, can sit on your lap and have a blanket on. She's always got to have a blanket. Summertime, she's got to have a blanket on her. So I make sure in the summertime I have a cotton blanket on me. But it's pretty big. It's pretty long. Well, to me it is. It's a fair size blanket. I could have went more, but you know. Anyways, that's it. That's all I made this week. I made this sweater, or last week. This sweater and that blanket. Usually I have 3 or 4 blankets piled up on top of here. I didn't this time. Anyways, that's all I have for this video. I have one more video to do. It's the ice iron order. And I hope you all have a good day. I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.